How's everybody doing today? Please subscribe to the African American Maryland Movement on YouTube and on Facebook. The African American Maryland Movement on YouTube and Facebook. Do you need a new start in life? Are you tired of where you live? Are you an entrepreneur? Do you want to start a business? Listen, it costs a lot of money to start a business these days. And in New York City, it's almost impossible. You got to be rich. In Miami, it's almost impossible. In California, it's definitely impossible. And I know because I live in California. And in Chicago, it's very difficult. But it is possible if you in certain states like Maryland, like Baltimore, anywhere, like Baltimore, Maryland, or anywhere in Maryland, because you could definitely have a business here in the state of Maryland, right? It's a perfect place. You will have black customers because Baltimore is 60% black, and Maryland has one of the second or third highest population of black people, right? Like you could start it. Like I live in Los Angeles. If you try to start a business here in California, it's just not enough black customers because it's not enough black people. We only make up 6% of the population. In San Francisco, I think they only make up about 6% as well. So you're not gonna get no customers. But in Baltimore, which make up 60% of the population, you have a better chance of getting black customers and starting businesses. There's many black people that have businesses in Baltimore. Some people have them in Baltimore and they have them in neighboring Washington, D.C. It's a perfect place to come. Also, it's a perfect place to raise a family. Also, states in places like Miami, Florida, is heavily infested with drugs, hard drugs like cocaine. There's no place you want to raise a family and have your kids around hard drugs like cocaine. And cocaine is celebrated down there. It's like a social thing to do cocaine in Miami. It's not like that in the mid-Atlantic states. And it's definitely not like that in Maryland. Although you have drug use throughout the world and in America, but it's not celebrated like it is in Miami. Number 3, also Maryland has some great neighborhoods you can live in. It's not like some states you got a bunch of graffiti, people, fighting, trying to hurt each other, a bunch of stuff on the corner. I mean, you got ghettos everywhere and bad areas everywhere. But in Maryland, we have some pretty decent areas. Quiet, great place you can raise a family in the state of Maryland. But yes, you that want to start a business, Maryland is the state for you. You that want to start a business, Maryland is the state for you to come to and start that business in the state of Maryland, right? You got a lot of better chances here than you have in Miami. You have a lot of better chances here than you do in, I would say, Chicago, than you do in Kansas City, Missouri, than you do in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Come to Maryland. Make your way to Maryland. Make your way to one of the most thriving states in the mid-Atlantic United States. Also, go to my other channel, the Black American Mid-Atlantic Movement. The Black American Mid-Atlantic Movement on YouTube, and we're also on Facebook. They go by the same name. Yes. But Maryland is the state for all you entrepreneurs, all you who want to do like startup companies. Like in San Francisco, they have a lot of startup internet companies and tech companies. Where Baltimore is perfect for if you want to start a tech company. All you black people that's in tech, specifically in San Francisco, who can't afford to pay their rent of $3,000-$4,000 for a little bitty apartment that you could possibly, this the size of a locker, like this locker storage I'm in. It's the size of that. Instead of doing that, come to Baltimore or come to Maryland. We have a lot of cities in Maryland. Come here. And you can get a storefront for cheap, a lot more cheaper than San Francisco. And they don't have these crazy like laws and everything like San Francisco has. They do have some funny laws in the state of Maryland, but nowhere near like we have in California. It's business friendly. It's business friendly. Make your way to Maryland. To all you entrepreneurs, you black people that want to be entrepreneurs, own your own business, things like that right there, Maryland is the state for you. It's the come up. Right? Forget the cursed city of Atlanta, Georgia, and the state of Georgia is cursed. Like I call them the 4 states of death: Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, and Louisiana. Avoid those 4 states of death and come to Maryland, specifically Baltimore. And we also, if you don't like Maryland, you can go right into the District of Columbia and you will be in Washington D.C., another mecca and another place where you can do great as an entrepreneur. But Maryland is the state for you. Please like and subscribe to the African American Maryland Movement. All you entrepreneurs, we're on Facebook and we're on YouTube. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.